I think my work begins at process. It's all about finding new materials, exploring it to its full capacity, no? I started off doing pigments, natural dyes, mostly painting, and moving to Chicago, I've been more focused on objects, finding decaying objects, walking a lot with Badu, my dog. Badu, ven, ven aquí, ven, Chango, ven aquí. This is Badu, very intense little monster. So yeah, my practice completely changed when he came into my life, which was like 5 years ago, and I walk with him a lot. So we walk like 4 times a day. While on these walks, it's very exciting to me to see where he takes me, or where I kind of let him lead me. He's very interested in alleys, so I find like rusted bottle caps, rusted cans, discarded objects, no trash mostly. When these objects come back into my studio, sometimes they sit in my studio for sometimes years, sometimes days. And so I observe them, I look at them, I see them so much that the actual object becomes defamiliarized, no? It starts losing its original context. And from there, I start interacting with it. I dip it in wax, I add beads to it, I add fibers to it. I'm very obsessed with brushes, so I sometimes transform them into brushes. And so these objects, they become patitas, no? So they have like little feet, like this. I don't know why I just showed you. A huge part of my practice, after I've intervened them, I have added wax, I've added stuff to it, I photograph them. And by photographing them, I start adding different accessories. So it's like glass-made antennas or more beads. And from photographing, I start to see them in a more characterized way. Also, a big aspect of my practice has been textiles and fibers. Weaving, knitting. I grew up with a family of women knitters, mostly my aunts, my grandma, my mom. So I really have a very vivid memory of sitting around in a family gathering, everyone knitting, like the specific sounds of it. So that was my introduction to textiles. That led me to working with a group of weavers in Oaxaca. I lived with them for 2 months, where I understood that the process of textiles is like a performance, and it's a huge dedication. You involve your whole body, you involve your mind. So textile basically opened me up to the idea of what a process is, of what it means to make, what it means to dedicate to a practice, to a craft. Usually my practice is very intimate, very introspective. I've always worked from home. It's always been very domestic. So coming to the art residency, I encountered a beautiful community of Yutran, Mariela. It changed my perspective on what it means to open up my studio to new eyes, to new people. I feel like I found my family. I feel very acogida, like very apapachada, like very held, no? By the people at Hyde Park Art Center. Especially being from Mexico City, not being in my own country, there's like a sense of homesickness. And being at the art center just feels very easy, very family. I think my practice will change, but what's most important is that I have this beautiful community that I know will be in me forever, no?